Yo, welcome to the channel called Keep Low. You know what I mean? Thank you for rocking out with Keep Low. I appreciate you all. And I am LASHEIM the God. You know the company is called Keep Low. You can go to www.keeplowproductions to get your Keep Low Production shirts. Yo, like and share this fucking video. You dig? Hit me with a thumbs up. You dig? I'm giving you that real shit. And if you don't know me, I do videos on street legends. And you know, I give you knowledge that'll help you elevate your life. So once again, go to www.keeplowproductions.com and just fuck with me. LASHEIM the God. Peace. Yo, peace, yo. What it do? LASHEIM the God. Keep low, we in effect. I ain't got none of my joints on today, but y'all know what it is. You feel me? Yo, dig, today I wanted to do this video again on Alpo and Rich. And you know, this is just some of my thoughts on why I feel that Alpo Martinez killed Rich Porter. You feel me? So just rock out with me. The channel is Keep Low. If you're not subscribed, then subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. You know what I mean? So let's do it. So dig, look, first let me just get into this real quick. Look, this is just an update for people who don't know about who they are. All right, now check it out. Alpo Martinez and Rich Porter were two drug kingpins from Harlem, and Rich Porter was getting money first initially, and then Alpo ended up getting with him and AZ, and he started getting money as well. You feel me? Look, y'all know the situation. Alpo ended up killing Rich Porter. You feel me? And the movie Paid in Full, that movie is about both of them. You feel me? And all three of them, because there was another guy named AZ Faison, and he seems like he's less mentioned in the situation because AZ didn't get murdered and he didn't kill nobody. You feel me? So allegedly. So that's like why a lot of people don't mention AZ as much, but he was a very important asset in the trio meaning Alpo, Rich Porter, and AZ. So the movie Paid in Full is made about them. Okay, now check it out. According to Alpo Martinez in his own words, and you can check out the videos on YouTube, he's saying that Richard Porter, like him and Rich was giving each other money to like go re-up and take care of the business or whatever, right? So it wasn't uncommon for Alpo to give Rich 500,000 and Rich throw 500,000. They go get $1 million worth of something. You feel me? And it's just for educational purposes, D-rugs, which is drugs. You feel me? But they were multiple kilo dealers. You feel me? Like I said, this for educational purposes. But look, so according to Alpo, he's saying that, yeah, it wasn't nothing because me and Rich was both millionaires, so I would give him 500,000 or $1 million to go put it with his money and take care of the situation, and then they would split the keys or whatever. You feel me? So they was doing that type of shit on a regular, but a majority of the times, Alpo was giving Rich the money because Rich had the real plug. You know what I mean? But Alpo had his own plugs too. You feel me? When he got up there. But Rich was in the game before Alpo, and he was already getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in his teenage years. You feel me? Everybody knows this. Rich is one of the flyest dudes in Harlem, and yo, R.I.P. to Rich Porter, and R.I.P. to his brother Donnell. And if Alpo dead, R.I.P. to him too. You feel me? But look, so Alpo had bumped into the Connect, according to him. And the Connect, he was like, yo, what up, man? You ain't give me none of that, you know what I mean? And the Connect was like, what you talking about? I hit your man, you know what I mean? And he's like, what? You hit my man? And he was like, yo, I gave him some round joints. They wasn't even square, some round keys. And then Alpo said, oh shit, I remember that. He was like, all right, we didn't have this conversation. So Alpo ended up going back out to Washington, D.C. Now, this is where I'm going to put my input. This where I think Alpo had his trouble. Because look, remember, Alpo, Rich, and AZ was all getting money. AZ ended up giving him the jukebox. He started getting crazy money. All right, look, he was flipping a couple of bricks a week. So he was doing this shit, and it was all $10, $20. So he was making all the money, not just selling weed, you feel me? So then that shit got hot. So Alpo ended up going out of town. Now that's where most of his trouble started, but that's where the money came in, because out of town money was triple and quadruple what New York was giving. So he was seeing money out there. So anyway, what happened, Alpo had already did a couple of murders in New York, you feel me? Because you know he was rolling with Randy Love and he did some shit. But look, when he got out to DC, he got murder crazy, just in my opinion, you feel me? And I'm not saying he was crazy, but he really got deep into the murder game. He started laying his murder game down crazy and started dealing with a lot of treachery as far as like lining niggas up and doing shit like that. That's just for educational purposes. But anyway, he started doing that. So look, he was doing that type of shit. And then all of a sudden, he was his tolerance for drama started getting less. Now look, anybody who know Alpo Martinez or interacted with him or saw him, you know that he's a cool dude. He vibe out, he laugh, he joke with his friends, he cool most of the time. But if anything go left, he'd go from 0 to 60 mad fast, and murder included. But I'm not just talking about murder. Alpo was the type that'll beat your fucking ass with his fist. You feel me? Like, don't get it fucked up. He was active in the streets like most of my dudes. But look, Alpo will just go over and punch you in your face and start fucking you up. Like, he don't even need his gun most of the time. And I'm talking about before he came home. You feel me? I'm talking about when this nigga was 15, 16, he'll fuck you up. And he'll still rock you too as far as with the gun, but he'll beat your ass with the hands. Like, he be doing some ill shit. And I'm not glorifying what he was doing, but did the type of shit he was into. So look, when he went out to DC, this way I think he made a major mistake. Even he said it. Look, when he went out to DC, he got with Big Head Gary. Big Head Gary doing mad murders. Got Wayne Perry. Wayne doing mad murders. He got with Lil Pop, Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop doing mad murders. So Alpo was already down to do the dirt when he left New York. But when he got out there, he got into all that shit with them. So when he bumped into the Connect, and the Connect told him that Rich was charging him, like, the Connect told him what he gave Rich each key for. You feel me? Or each brick for. So he told him the number. So just hypothetically, say he told Alpo 10,000, I gave him them shits. He like, this nigga was charging me 12. So his mind started flipping. And look, see, if he was in New York and he never went out to DC and he meet Gary and Wayne and all them killer niggas where he was getting into, he might have thought about it longer and been like, damn, Rich is my friend. You feel me? But when he was active into the murder game mad hard, he just was like, yo, this shit was pressing him and he was thinking about doing something dirty to Rich because he felt insulted. Because even in his own words, he said, I thought Rich was my brother. He said, if my brother would charge me $2,000 extra per joint when we both millionaires, what would he do down the line? That make a lot of sense to somebody in the drug game, D-Rug game, just for educational purposes. Because if you don't watch shit like that, then you could get your head smashed, you feel me? Like Smooth the Hustler said in his song, I'm the 25 cent short on my product overlooker. Like, for real, like, you can't be letting small things slide in certain things that you deal with, you feel me? That's just the mechanics and the dynamics of how the game operate. So on that point, I kind of agree with Alpo, but we all know Rich was a good dude, and I don't think that he deserved to get murdered behind charging Alpo 2,000 extra, because like Alpo said in his own words, they both was millionaires already. So if we both millionaires and you my man and you was charging me 2,000 extra, of course I'm gonna be feeling some way about the situation. That's most people, you feel me? But I think if you my man, I'm gonna come address you and be like, yo son, what's going on with that? And we can have a conversation. Of course, I'm going to be expecting my money back, but we can have a conversation. So, dig, that's why I think that Alpo ended up killing Rich. That's why I think he did it. Because, look, he was too active in the murder game. And then, look, I think in one of his interviews, somebody asked him, if you could change anything about the game, what would you? He's like, nah, it'd be the murder. He'd be like, look, I got caught up in the power. And like, when you start dealing with the power of life and death, we all got that, cause you know what I mean? But when you start dealing with the power of life and death and you start indulging in murder like mad hard, you gotta like definitely keep your composure in certain situations. And I'm not saying in the D-Rug game, it's just for educational purposes. I'm not saying in the drug game that it won't come to a point where you might have to indulge in murder, because you may, like, it could be something little and disrespectful and you just might have to react to it a certain way. If it don't, you'll be amplifying weakness. And anybody who been in the streets know that. So, you know what I mean? But you still have to be intelligent if you have to put your murder game down. But being supremely intelligent, hopefully you wouldn't have to do that. But if you had to do that, then you do it the right way for the right cause or whatever. And I think that Alpo got caught in the power and he was around people that was already caught in it. Because look, you see, Alpo was vibing out with his man Gary. Like, they was kind of cool. Like he said, Gary and him was the Rich and Alpo out in DC, right? So he said that when Is the Christ man Andre Tank Johnson started fucking Big Head Gary's girl, he got emotional and he let his emotions supersede his intelligence. He didn't think rational and logical about the situation. He just like, this nigga fucking my girl, I'm gonna kill him. And he told Alpo. You see? So Alpo and him was vibing out with each other, because look, when Alpo had a problem with Rich, he went out of town and he told Gary, yo, my man Rich, I fuck with him. This nigga charging me $2,000 extra. And what's the first thing Gary said? Gary said, let's murder him. You see? So that's another important thing about the D-Rug game too. You gotta watch the people that you be around. And look, don't get me fucked up. It's good to be around niggas that say, yo son, let's do it, whatever. That's kind of cool, because you gotta have that around you too. Good people that's really gonna play their position and go hard in the game, you feel me? If you're doing that, and I don't advise that to nobody, but let's talk about the real shit. So it's like, look, it's good to have them around, but you got to have intelligent motherfuckers around you who could think, because the thinking man is going to win. I always tell you that. The thinking man is the nigga that's going to win, because you got to think about the situation. Think about anything in life before you do it, because thought come before action. You feel me? And look, so you got to be around niggas who be like, look, Rich your man, son. Just go have a conversation with the nigga. Not a nigga that say, let's murder him, and it's a nigga that you been with like 10 years getting money and you called him your brother. You feel me? And if he wouldn't have did that, he still would have had a connect, which was Rich Porter, a good dude. He probably would have told Rich, and Rich would have said, I'm trying to make a couple of dollars. He like, nah, nigga, don't come at me like that. I'm your man. And Rich would have gave him his money back, and he probably would have got tighter. You feel me? But y'all get in the comment section. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. If I got it right or I got it wrong, or if y'all agree with me, or just tell me y'all take in the comment section why y'all think Alpo killed Rich Porter. You feel me? Peace. LASHEIM to God. Keep low as the company. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. You dig? You feel me? Like and share my videos. You dig? And just fuck with Keep Low. You dig? I wish you all peace and prosperity, and stay the fuck focused. You heard me? I'm gone. Peace.